Into the box and then I've got another load. After a while my arms will get tired and then this job will blow. But I could be replaced by a machine that does my work in half the time. But I don't know where I'd go, 'cause I prefer putting cogs into the box. Now I've got another load. Only just a few more hours and then I'm free to go. But I can't cease in questioning if I really have a home. It makes me sick to think of it, 'cause I prefer
Who's the guy who can conquer death? That's Joe Hills. He plays for Nashville when he plays Minecraft. That's Joe Hills. That's Joe Hills.
Bring on the creepers, bring on the flames. Here comes the legend, the bravest of brave. Fiercer than lions, more southern than you. He's conquered our hearts, and he'll conquer hell too. Joe Hills. I'm headed down to somewhere, got my pickaxe in my hand. Yes, I'm headed down to somewhere, got my pickaxe in my hand. I'm headed down to somewhere, God knows where I am.
Who's the guy who conquers death? The mister with the whispers when Mumbo forgets. After introducing Pearl and Gem to say we're settling a continent. Shoulder to shoulder, surrounded by water, beyond which reset, risk your face if you wanna. We live close, we build close, we speak in proximity. Season 8's here today, still in its infancy. Mumbo is saying go, everyone's cheering. Suddenly scattering, always unfearing. Though it passed by without Mumbo mentioning, there's a crew, you know who to keep you adventuring. Asuma securing villagers. Pearl on fine architecture. Joe grabbing supplies, ready to throw at the first fools who die. Bring on the creepers, bring on the flames. The resupply crew will get you going again. The very first to die, B-double-O don't cry. Pops and quite chagrin, takes some apples and he flies. Zombie Cleo's next, needs an axe for the road. Geared up and cheered up, she's off with some lows. Gemini Tay appears slain by Jevin, but B-dubs is back before Joe loads the first chest in. Then Pearl's killed by Cleo, who Joe had armed previously. Then Cleo's dead too, per Isco mischievously. Impulse SV got blown up by a creeper. Says he won't be back, but how can he be sure? Bring on the creepers, bring on the flames. The resupply crew will get you going again. The resupply crew. Asuma laddering a mine shaft. The resupply crew. Pearl egging a shell. The resupply crew. Joe lavaing a portal. Yo, you're immortal, here's a doorway to hell.
Who's the guy? Who's the guy?
Who's the guy who struck his first die encircled suddenly by 3 of his friends? Tango, Corrales, and B-double-O, all armed and armored to shake down Joe. Threats bacon triplicate fully surrounded. Joe took to the sky with cobble unbounded. Lava to dump on the brigands below, or on himself. Misdirection, let's go! Heading down to somewhere with Gonzo is away, so Joe leaves her a saddle. He hopes as he does she won't use it for battle. Returning to world spawn and lighting his tunnel, he keeps striking lava and dies a whole bundle. And drowns hunting squids, though he tried his best. But no worries, back at world spawn there's a resupply chest. Bring on the creepers, bring on the flames. The resupply crew will get you going again. One chest becomes 4 labeled in stock. The shell thickens yet with smooth sandstone block. Bushes are placed, ravines are filled in. Also the hermits can keep adventuring. If dying is losing, then living is winning. Episode's done, but the show's just beginning. Pick up some tools, some potatoes and steak, and show 'em you're real, give 'em season 8.
The summer is past, but your days keep growing longer. There's no wind in your sails, but the storm's blowing stronger. Walking hard, standing tall, keeping your head up through it all. Fighting fires, spinning plates. Goodness, how did it get so late? Lay your head down and dream. Lay your head down and lay your head down and dream. Lay your head down and just let your mind flow downstream. Sprawled out in a moonbeam. Lay your head down and dream. Joe Hills is filmed before a live streaming audience.
Howdy, y'all. Joe Hills here, recording as I always do in Nashville, Tennessee. And tonight, y'all are my live streaming audience. Hope everyone is super excited. If you haven't noticed, I'm already down here in slot 8. Although I should be talking a little bit more like this, because, you know what, I'm already the Beetlejuice. Thanks to some tips that rolled in during our crafting stream earlier. We were actually 41 away from the next face camera expansion, which will get me, the Beetlejuice, out of the hotbar, which, quite frankly, you know, I mean, I'm putting the hot in the hotbar, so this is where I belong. So anyway, let's go ahead and, I don't know, build some sort of Minecraft thing. Yeah, we got a whole bunch of stuff going on here. We got some textures, we got some buildings with walls, windows, I don't know. Some triangles. Yeah, those triangles aren't great. We're gonna have to probably tear these out, you know. But that's fine. We'll, yeah, we can fix the triangles. We'll do all sorts of stuff today. I don't know. Let's go ahead and get on it. Eating some steak, you know, that sort of thing. So, as I look at the model here, yeah, yeah, it looks to me like the middle of this part's probably gonna need you know, some walls. Probably walls is what we're gonna need up in the middle of that. So do we have those in our inventory right now? No, we have a bunch of sand. Why do we have the things in our inventory we have right now? Probably because we were working on this diagonal roof over here, which is admittedly passable. It had very little more, but that's okay. We'll deal with it. Well, that reminds me, I need to set my status here, open, recording, no, streaming. There we are, boom. Nice, done. Next problem. Cool, the next problem was moving the microphone stand. So we took that care of, yeah, one next problem. Past that, let's see what else we got. Got anything going on here in the Discord live event chat I need to acknowledge? Howdy, Pink Distortion, and Mahi's Zero. Glad you could join us. Okay. Here we go. Oh yeah, this wall's terrible. Hate this. Gonna have to fix that later. That's in the to-do list. That's in the to-do list for sure. Boy. Yeah, there's a bunch of these railings that we just don't even have a start on sorting. Let's see, we need to do this back wall. We got a good start on that, at least. Feeling decent about this. So that could be worse. This turret, I think, is going to be fine eventually. It's not fine now. It will be. Hey, Enjoy. I hope you're doing good. This back wall. Further revisions necessary. Wow. Boy. This is like a whole thing. Hey, let's go ahead and get a green glass pane to put in our hotbar here. That's going to really help, for one thing. I feel like I'm kind of missing that at the moment. Boom. Perfect. Much more comfortable. Much more comfortable. All right. So let's see. We got windows to punch in at every level of this. We've got walls and ceilings to add. We've got towers to elevate. All sorts of stuff to do. Where to begin? Based on what's in our inventory now, we should empty our inventory. I was gonna say, I have no interest in just blindly just doing something roofing related right now. That does not seem fun. So we're gonna go ahead and grab some of the brown mushrooms, some of these oak logs, some of these striped birch logs here. Get some of this. You know, like I said, I'm kind of tempted, not entirely, a little bit tempted to go work on those triangles, but those triangles would require us to, I don't know, use, what do you call that? Grindstone. Yeah, Alex Brown, I'm already the Beetlejuice, thanks to generous support from viewers during the paper crafting stream earlier. So let's see, there's, I think 9 triangles on this thing. Yeah, let's say 9. It's close enough. So we can just go ahead and lay our head down and dream here. Dream harder and sooner. There we go. The sun's setting. But we rise. Anyway, so if we head up here, there's these are the triangles I was talking about. They're not great. Barely triangular at this point. Probably need to, as I'm looking at it, let's make some stairs as well. Milo Hobo says, I'm learning the most entertaining way to convert a build into Minecraft, rather than the most efficient way. Oh, I'm learning the most entertaining way rather than the most efficient way. Yeah, we do a lot of teaching of that here. And his suggestions on the most efficient way to do this conversion. Basically what I'm doing now, except with more planning. Like, basically, if we had individually, like, just scaffolded out each building and figured out where the windows needed to go, that would have saved us a lot of time. Just build the whole thing with scaffolds first. Then, like, the problem is, until you really start building it, you can't tell if the window proportions and stuff are going to work or not. Hey, Caleb there, that's a... Yeah, stop spamming. Do-do-do-do-do. Spam-nom-nom. Do-do-do-do. Okay, so, Ender Pearl up here real quick. Maybe, yeah, here we go. Perfectly aligned with where we need to be. Except for the, you know, whole, the elevation thing. But other than that, it's great. Okay. So it looks like we can set these triangles up to, actually just kind of come straight up out of the ground. And, you know, that'll work fine. That'll be fantastic, really. How do these, yeah, okay, so... Then, okay, each triangle is gonna need a window. Ooh. Okay, so I'm actually looking at this and I'm feeling a lot more dubious all of a sudden. Because I'm realizing that for these windows to be the right widths, the triangles are going to have to be 4 high and 4 wide rather than 3. So, that's going to be some problems right away. But hey, that's why we're in the business of solving problems. So, okay. Let's go ahead and get sorted on these windows and then work the triangles backwards from there. Oh, good. There's an Endermite we can go attack with the sword. He didn't see us coming. Stealth mode. Okay. So at what elevation do these windows even begin? It looks like they probably start a little bit lower than the windows on that tower there. So if we go 1 block lower than that tower window, boom, 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 that's gonna put us right about there. And then these windows go up pretty darn high. Pretty darn high. So we're gonna go ahead. Let's get the scaffolding out. 200 bytes drop something. Yeah. Yeah, their experiences. Which, I mean, is the most valuable thing. Okay, so if we start this one below, yeah, that's gonna put us right cleanly right there. Boom. They also sometimes drop into my heads. Or a delicacy in some places. Okay, so here we go. Welcome, Tin Ireland. Glad you could join us. Okay. So in terms of the height, this actually needs to go to... When I look at the model here, that goes slightly higher up than however high the third window is. So how high up is that third window there? It's that high. Okay, so if we want to figure that out, let's take all these scaffolds as well. Thank you, the scaffolds. And we're gonna extend this up. Jason Staver says, Joe, why don't you play Last Life? I mean, that's like asking why don't play for you know, the I don't know, Chicago Flyers. I wasn't asked to try out, and I didn't get a spot. Is that the name of the team? Is there an actual Chicago Flyers? I don't know. I'm kind of making stuff up. That feels like a real team. So okay, if we go this way now. You can just come in here like so. Dang it, didn't quite get it. Chicago is the Blackhawks for hockey, or is it the Philadelphia Flyers? Is that it? In fairness, I wasn't asked to try out for the Chicago Flyers either. So, I mean, there's that. Okay, so let's see. If this comes up to here, then we take this out. Boom. This is gone. Uh-oh. That part there was not supposed to be additionally gone. We kind of took out more of that than we intended. Okay, so let's run back inside here and see if we can fix that. Womp womp. Okay. Just James Fix says, why use tinted glass instead of black stained glass? Because we have more crystals than we have, what do you call them? Black ink. We have a ton of amethyst crystals. I've got a bunch of geodes and stuff, but we have very little squid ink. So we're just using whatever's cheapest. The bill of materials, basically. See, black stained glass, gray stained glass, those both require dyes. And that might seem like, hey, Joe, you're pretty good at dyes, because you're, you know, Beetlejuice, who's technically dead. But, you know, that's not really exactly it. Also, here's the thing. These windows are supposed to have, like, a big line down them. So what I'm probably going to end up doing is switching one side over to the black glass and leaving the other side tinted, and that way it'll have the big line down there. Milo Hobo says, it makes me sad Joe wasn't invited. He's a wholesome and funny cat. Well, you know, hey, you can just, you know, let the Philadelphia Flyers know that, you know, I could play starting forward and, you know, we'll see what happens. Is starting forward a real football thing? Or hockey? I don't know. Dang it, I should have brought more blocks. Didn't. That's going to be on me. No. Ender Pearl in the offhand. Clearly a bad choice for this particular scenario. Passable for this one. Okay. Hey, starting forward is a real hockey thing. Yeah, so Milo Hobo, you can just let the Philadelphia Flyers know. Darth Brobin says, what's the voice about? Where's the camera? Hey, it's me, the Beetlejuice. I'm down here in slot 8. What's up? We're currently 41 away from the next face camera expansion. Tips are welcome via paypal.me/JoeHills and YouTube Super Chat. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and wipe these out. Now that we know that they're in the wrong place, we got a little bit more freedom to mess about with them. Okay, yes, that's gonna work out fine. Do kind of wish I had a bit more inventory space. We'll grab these stairs here. Yeah, the stream's not set up yet. We're still trying to get set up. We're in process. You know, where you're trying to sort things, kind of. Okay. So I think we want to come up like this, and then up like this, and then up like this, and then up like this, and up like this. Now this is where it gets weird. I'm not sure how to make these triangles. These triangles might end up being different. Yeah, so this is where it gets unfortunate, maybe in some ways. So let's go ahead and put these walls here just to get a sense of whether or not this works. Hey, thank you to Bob Snoltzy, who says, started watching your streams about a week ago while I study. Thanks for keeping me entertained while I study anatomy. Well, hey, good luck, Bob. That is going to put us 31 away from the next face camera expansion. I'm assuming you're hoping to do some work in the medical community. There's a lot of that to be done these days, so yeah, I hope that turns out well for you. Okay, let's go ahead and just grab some of these blocks, you know, the ones that we hit with the pickaxe earlier. Hope they don't, you know, remember us. Okay. So now when we look up at this, are those triangles? Yeah, those are triangles at least. They're not, you know, great triangles. But, you know, it's fine. It's something at least. It's, something. Hey, the Solid 1 papercraft session went really well. Didn't really add anything to the existing castle, though. Like, we're working on pieces that are going to attach to the castle eventually. Hey, welcome, Cameron. Glad you could join us. Welcome, Mr. Shrubway. So, part of me feels like these triangles aren't steep enough. You know, that's kind of going to be a thing. So, how do we fix that? Because, yeah, these are not really... These are like 60 triangles. So, maybe we go ahead and we add some blocks in. Yeah. If we add the blocks between the lower stair and the upper stair, that might add a little bit. Also, let's go ahead and clean up our inventory just so we have stuff to do. Rachel Lange says, is there a stage after Beetlejuice, Joe? The whole world's a stage, Rachel. You just gotta, you know, find your light. So here we go. We're gonna just go ahead and take some of the sand here. Boom. Freeing up inventory space. That lets us grab a little bit more of this. Boom. We're gonna need that. We don't need these right now. Let's toss those. Get rid of the oak temporarily. Temporarily, I say. Boom. Okay. We are ready to get back in action now. Maybe not entirely, actually. Let me okay, we got... Yeah, there we are. Ready to go. Hey, we just got a tip via PayPal. First PayPal tip of the evening from Tobin. Thank you very much, Tobin, for the 5. Appreciate you. That is going to put us, let's see, that's 26 away from the next face camera expansion. Oh, hey, I just realized I don't even have the ring light on. Boom, there we go. And tips are always welcome via paypal.me/JoeHills and NJ, not NJ Super Junkie, and YouTube Super Chat. I'm reading NJ Coffee Junkie's name, who just wrote giggle. Ah, I get it, NJ. It's funny because it's Minecraft or something. I don't know. I don't actually get it, but I'm glad you're having a good time. That's really important. Okay. So yeah, I take a look at this, and it's not, you know, what we in the business would consider, you know, optimal. You know, you really want to mind your eaves and roofs, if you will. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna stretch this out here. Boom. Let's just get these blocks in. I hope everybody at home is keeping track of how many blocks we place this episode. You know, because that's gonna be. Actually, that would be a really obnoxious thing to be like, hey, everybody, guess how many blocks we're gonna place. I would hate myself if I did that to people. Okay, so let's go ahead and we're gonna get these sandstone blocks out here. Boom, like this. Boom, boom. Okay, now we're gonna put in that like this. I'm optimistic that this will look better. And if it doesn't, we'll come back to this problem later. Thank you, an airplane. That does look closer to how it's supposed to look. Although, it's not very triangular. It's slightly triangular. Dominic Shell says, would you ever consider playing in a series like First Life? I don't know what First Life is. I have a Half-Life series. That's about, if I do a second Half-Life series, I guess we could end up with a First Life series. But no, I have no idea what First Life is. But I do play Half-Life Mondays and Thursday mornings on stream. Twitch only though. So yeah, twitch.tv/JoeHills. Usually at around 8:30 a.m. on Monday and Thursday, I do experimental VR streams. We play a little bit of Half-Life Alyx, and then we switch over to Walkabout Golf. So, okay, I'm not entirely happy with this, but I think we're gonna have to come back to it because this is the sort of thing that you don't actually wait. You know, maybe there's a way to solve this. Let's think about this for a second. You know, as I'm eyeballing this, I can't help but think maybe we extend this out. Here's what I think I need to do. I think I need to get some wood to make signs. We have we have wood. We just need to make signs. What time zone am I in? You know, I try to broadcast to all of them, but I don't know where people are watching. Nor should you spam the chat with that, because I will get annoyed and time you out. So yeah, actually, doggone, yeah, don't tell people to don't ask questions like starting polls that's gonna spam the chat. I don't need that. I don't have time for that right now. I'm trying to get a whole thing going on here. Okay. Yeah, the Half-Life and Death of Gordon Froman is really where it's at. Really, you know, if you're trying to figure out what you want to do with Half-Life as a comedy thing, that's really the way to go. Okay. So, hey, Katra, daughter of Hermes, congratulations on the Slinky. Okay, yeah, we're still setting up. Possibly extend to accommodate gutters. I don't know. Maybe. So, yeah, this is going to be a whole thing. I guess I could start working on the outer wall just as a thing, but that feels like kind of wasteful. We need to kind of think through this. What's the way to do this? You know, while I ponder, why don't we go ahead and run through our pre-stream checklist to figure out if we are ready to start the stream yet. When will my stream begin?
10:30 p.m. the usual streaming setup. Turn on the lights, make sure they're bright and gleam. Title, tweet, pour water, tank top, and chroma. OBS seems all set, so I click start the streaming. So I'll pause, fold in, and open VLC. I'll pick 2 songs before lay your head down and dream. I'll say that's us to y'all, Joe Hills from Tennessee. Folks asking when will my stream begin? After Howdy gets items and chest tools breaking. Pickaxe went poof while talking to you professional Minecrafter here, there's no mistaking. So I'll click crafting quick anvil time enchant pick, then I'll replace the books in a random chest with care. I'll tour my winery, I'm sure there's blocks somewhere, and then I'll hush and hush and hush and hush chat swear. Not any closer to recording. Folks keep asking and asking and asking and asking, when will my stream begin? Seriously, y'all, I need to record this next episode I've been working toward. I can't edit without footage, no. Once I'm all geared up, maybe we can start the show.
Yeah, it's us. I guess we started the show. Boom. Let's take that sign down. Where is it? Somewhere up here. There's boom. Setting up stream now. Not anymore. Not today. Stream sign. Boom. Hey, Ken. Thank you very much on YouTube for the super chat sticker there of a microphone. Yeah, we are indeed broadcasting live from Nashville, Tennessee, using the electromagnetic power of the microphone. So let's go ahead and get that 2 on the abacus. Boom. Thank you, Ken. That puts us, 24 here, away from the next expansion. Tips are welcome, of course, via paypal.me/JoeHills and YouTube Super Chat. Hey, welcome, Kanika. Glad you could join us this evening. Whoops. Hey, Skeleton, less glad about you. I'll be stabbing you, 'cause you're a skeleton. Yeah, I'm not good at singing all the songs. That's why my brother sings all the songs on my album. That's why also the album is called Sean Hills Sings Joe Hills. Truth and advertising and all. Okay, so let's go ahead and get this nice little trident here. Because, one dent just wouldn't be enough. Here we go. Up and in. Boom. Looks like it might be about bedtime. So why don't we go run back this way. Thank you, a dog. I don't know if y'all can hear that, but there's a dog barking. I got the windows open because it is gorgeous in Tennessee today, except for all the rain. But when it wasn't raining today, it was gorgeous. Some people use a bucket of milk to get rid of bad omen. Well, sometimes on HermitCraft, people do things the old way. When I think about how we get rid of bad omens in the old country, drowning is probably pretty up there. Okay, so let's go ahead and we're going to fix some of these little gaps here. These are going to be a problem as we work to some degree or another. Okay, how is this going to go? Yeah, let's just fill that in as well. Hey, Russell Nielsen, he says, you feeling okay? Your voice sounds a little off, way scratchier than normal. Well, if you'll direct your attention down here to slot 8, you'll see that I'm the Beetlejuice with the most. So, I'm down here putting the hot in the hot bar in slot 8. Already. Why does it always rain after Joe wakes up? That sounds like the beginning of, like, a love ballad, like, why does it always rain when Joe... Oh, wait. No. No, hold on. If I do it that way, I'm going to accidentally do the rockapella. Every time I wake up, I pour myself a cup of that rich Folgers aroma, the best part of waking up. Uh-oh. Jevin raid. Panic! Ah! Jevin raid! Oh, no, Jevin's raiding. I don't know what to do. It's a Jevin raid. Everybody act cool. Everybody act cool. Yeah, nothing going on here. Nothing wrong. Hey, welcome Jevin Nation. My name is Joe Hills. I'm broadcasting live from Nashville, Tennessee. Down here, putting the hot in the hot bar in Slot 8. It's me, the Beetlejuice with the Beetle Most. Welcome Elfish Set, Chrissy's Shadow, 20 Knockout, 2069. Welcome Dragon Magpie. Welcome Eminit. Welcome Empathorus Wex. Welcome JJ Stoof. Welcome Docile Pillow. Welcome Banicula Sloppy Stew. Glad y'all could join us. Yeah, we got the, on the, yeah, hey, very good dev who says, I am here for this energy. Yeah, I'm glad, I'm here for the, broadcasting. But, we can be here for different reasons. Hey, welcome Daphnis, who says Jevin Nation Raid. Welcome Steph. I like a Steph is like a stethoscope, but you can't see her. It's, very sneaky, subtle, stealthy. Do you work in espionage? No, wait, don't tell me. I don't want you to blow your cover. But, thank you for your service to, presumably, our country, Steph. If you're spying for, France or whatever, well, I'm sorry that you botched that submarine deal, and good luck with your future employment endeavors. Wow, that really shouldn't have been a surprise to anybody. Hey, welcome, one and all, Jevin Nation Raids. My name is Joe Hills. I'm broadcasting live from Nashville, Tennessee. We are currently underneath our castle Hohenzollern. It is a giant castle that Zombie Cleo and I have been deciding. Well, like, the castle is not a mega base on its own. This is part of what's going to be our mega base. Can we fit through there? Okay, that's about to be really awkward when we don't. Yeah, so we've got a castle here based on the real Castle Hohenzollern from, Germany. It's a real place. Cleo and I are actually making papercraft models of it every Wednesday. We spend about 4 hours on papercraft. So our base is both the castle here and then all the surrounding, like, outbuildings and stuff. Got, like, a flower farm over there, starter house, smithy, tavern. We got other stuff coming in. We got a church in the background there, Cleo's house, all sorts of good stuff. Ken says, wonder how long his voice will hold out, doing the Beetlejuice voice. Maybe a professional Minecrafter. And obviously all Minecrafters train this voice extensively. Daphne says, oh wow, I didn't realize the papercrafts were going to lead to this. What did you think they were going to lead to, Daphnis? Madness. Because we're here. Welcome. You were right. We have been in the process of moving and removing and placing and replacing walls, textures, like roofs. This entire thing has been torn down, ripped up, and we haven't tore it up from the floor up. We are now rebuilding it. It's kind of a lot. But in the process, we've learned a lot about, geometry. We've learned a lot about adapting physical architecture to the Minecraft reality where all walls must be a minimum of 1 meter thin. Like, I think it's really important, though. Like, a lot of people, they use computers to make things thinner. But here we are in Minecraft, and we are just making these thick castle walls. And, I think that's really positive for young people to see, you can't just let, cosmetics companies and whatever tell you what's beautiful. So, here we are, 1 meter thick walls, making it work. We have not rotated it 90 degrees yet, no. Hey, welcome, Alchemically. We are in process of working on some walls here. I've been ripping out some of the old walls. We had an old wall that was right here. You can see where the floor was. We kind of need to actually extend this floor over to here, but I've been in the process of just reclaiming lost materials and stuff at this point. Not really lost. I found them. They're here. It's fine. But anyway, yeah, I'm not in a super huge rush to extend the floor, though. Because, like, right now, like, this is just temporary flooring anyway. So, what are we working on? Yeah, this is this tower. Yeah, the camera's a little small right now. If you've never seen a Joe Hill stream before, the camera starts in slot 8, and where I'm down here. Hi. I'm actually wearing a tie today. You can't tell yet, but you will be able to later. But anyway, the face camera gets bigger when we hit tip-in milestones. The Beetlejuice has $50 tip-in milestones. That puts us 24 away from the next face camera expansion. Tips are welcome via paypal.me/JoeHills and YouTube Super Chat. Grant Rogers says, why do I hear coyotes? Well, considering that I live in the middle of a major metropolitan area, there's probably coyotes wherever you are. And, I'm not going to say run. I'm going to say prepare your blade. But, Nova says, you sound different. No, Nova, you sound different. Have you been getting vocal coaching, Nova? You sound fantastic. It's a delight to hear your voice, Nova. Okay, anyway, here we go. Hey, DJ Frogster. Mine is going outstanding, fantastic, spectacularly well. You might say, hey, Joe, how do you know if a well is a spectacle or not? Well, you know, if they shot an episode of Lassie there, that's probably a well that people are going to remember. You know, they'll put a little plaque in, tourists will visit. Pretty good well, all told. Welcome, Roselia Moon. Things are good. Oh, wait, you know what? That reminds me. We actually don't want to do... So for the interior parts of the castle, this gets kind of weird. So some parts of these towers will protrude at the top. They'll intersect that roof and then ascend upward, but they're not necessarily going to have an interior wall here. So here's what we need to do. We need to actually go get some of the fancy blue concrete powder and some scaffolds. Do we have enough scaffolds? Well, I feel like we never have enough scaffolds. But, you know, that's okay. Yeah, that's some scaffolds. Let's just dump the smooth sandstone for right now. We don't really need it. Hey, welcome, Rosalie. Welcome, Rosalind. A lot of roses in the chat. Also, if you've never seen a Joe Hill stream before, you might not be aware we do stream simultaneously to YouTube and Twitch. And there's also a Discord chat. So if you see me talking to people who aren't there, not only am I insane, but I'm also talking to people that you can't see. So, you know, just want to calibrate your expectations accordingly. Wow, we have a lot of string and not a lot of bamboo. Maybe I should make a quick bamboo run, actually. That would probably be a huge time saver, because to get this turret to actually work, you know, we're doing everything very, what do you call it, iteratively here on the Joe Hills show. To get this turret to actually work. Yeah, we're going to need... Okay, let's do a quick run. We're going to grab a bunch of bamboo. And, come on back. Hey, high five and hippo. Yeah, I'm actually, you know, so, basically, this Beetlejuice voice that I'm doing right now, this is how I did Scrooge for last year's Christmas Carol reading. I'm, kind of thinking that for next year's Christmas Carol reading, or, wait, no, for the 2021 Christmas Carol reading, for, like, this December's coming up. Maybe I don't want to do the Beetlejuice voice for, Scrooge. I had a lot of fun with it, but I felt like it was... You know, it was one of those things like, I mean, I've done that a couple years in a row. So I've been trying to think about different ways to do the Scrooge approach, or to approach the Scrooge voice. And here's what I'm kind of thinking. I'm kind of thinking, maybe, what do you call it? Maybe I'll do, I'll study Hunter S. Thompson's vocal patterns. Try and do a Hunter S. Thompson Scrooge. I don't know if that's going to work, because, see, the thing is, Hunter S. Thompson is indignant and hopeful, and Scrooge is indignant and hopeless. So I don't know if it's going to serve to humanize Scrooge or just degrade the memory of Hunter S. Thompson, but I'm not good enough at the voice yet to even try it on stream. But I've been watching a lot of old interviews with him, you know, from like the 70s, when he was anything I can dig up, really. I think there's something interesting there about trying to blend the two, but I'm not sure if it's gonna work. But yeah, I don't think I'm gonna do a Hunter S. Thompson outfit though, because you know, his big thing is the cigarette holder, and smoking is not cool, and I don't want to promote that for children, because I know kids do watch this stream even though it's kind of late at night. So yeah, we're gonna not, you know, walk around with a giant cigarette holder, just as a courtesy to any people with lungs out there. Okay, so here we go. Hey, it looks like a tip just rolled in via PayPal from George. Hey, thank you very much, George, who says, let's see that tie. Well, that's going to put us $1 past our next face camera expansion. Do I hear $49 away from the next one, indeed. Thank you again to George. So, here we go. Please direct your attention down here to slot 8. If you've never seen a Joe Hill's face camera expansion before, well, you're about to now. Here we go. It's time to expand. Wow. I can't lean back in my chair to show off the tie while also making this work. Just. Alrighty, we're going to slide over here into our little offhand slot. Let's go ahead and flip that green screen over so we can properly chroma key out. But yeah, I am wearing the tie. Oh my gosh, I'm going to fall backwards. Wearing the tie. I got the collar on. I don't know if you can see the collar. But yeah, it's here. Thank you, Daffy. Or Daphnis. I do my best to glow every night. Yeah, nobody, I don't think using a cigarette holder to, you know, have a marijuana cigarette's really going to be a huge improvement over a nicotine cigarette. So, yeah. Nilo says, just remember the conversation you had with Asuma about Hunter S. Thompson. Laughed a lot. Well, here's the thing, though. Yeah, Hunter. So yeah, that's the thing. Is Asuma is frequently right about things that he doesn't understand. That's what makes him so good at what he does. And you know, I've been thinking a lot about his suggestion that I kind of lean into the spirit of deceased journalist Hunter S. Thompson with how I present my show. And on the surface, it's absolutely preposterous and demonstrates a complete lack of understanding of Hunter S. Thompson's work on its surface level. But on a subsurface level, getting to the meat of Thompson's work, I think there actually is a lot in common with what makes my show good, or more specifically, what made my show good before I was too tired to make my show great. Because, like, you know, I go back and I watch my YouTube episodes from, like, before my kid was born, and I had so much more energy, and I feel like I had a lot more, I was a lot more outward-looking. That's one thing that's great about Thompson. He's always talking to people. He's always talking to strangers. So, you know, incorporating more elements of interviews and hanging out with people into my shows would be something that would be in line with that. Also, kind of, like, amping up some of my political interests and covering more current events, maybe in, like, a morning stream where I do like Minecraft grind stuff and talk about the news. You know, there's actually a lot here. Yeah. Gonzo journalism basically is what we're looking at. So anyway, yeah, we just got some more bamboo. Let's go ahead and make those. What do you call them? But anyway, Desire Fire 14. Thank you for the raid. We are just getting ready to make some bamboo here, cause why not? It's the future. We should reach for the sky. I was talking to Cleo about this, and part of the thing is that, like, I spend all this energy reading the news and thinking about current events, but I don't really turn that into anything that I publish. It's just something that's in the back of my head all the time. And I'm like, you know what would be great is maybe having a way to share that with an audience. I don't know how to do that precisely. Touch the sky like Scott Bakula. I've got faith of the heart. No one's ever gonna bend or break me. Dang it. There's my green screen, though. Oh, and that got bent. Also broken. But, you know, other than that, though, things are going good here. So. Nova says, how about a second channel or podcast? No, it would just be a stream that I do, because I mean, nobody's gonna want to watch it. Like, it would just be a stream that I do during the day. Basically, one of the big problems I think we have with the current Minecraft bonus streams that I do in the afternoons and the mornings sometimes is they're too close in format to the evening streams, right? The evening streams are special, and I like the way the evening streams go, but I feel like I need to do something a little bit different for the daytime streams, and this seems like a good way to differentiate it. So they'd be chronologically separate. They don't need a separate channel because they're at a separate time. And let's see, how are we doing on scaffolds? Not great. No, Kelvanin, not interviewing hermits, but, like, interviewing, like, people, like, in the community and stuff. Like, I used to do a lot more, like, interviews with people, like, game devs, people in my city, stuff like that. I want to get back to doing that sort of thing. So let's see, wait. Actually, at this point, we are now back into the part that's actually outward facing. Oh, and we can't break that easily. Great. Let's go up here. Here we are. Hey, Happy Maddie, the castle is coming along well. I'm just kind of trying to figure out how the turret's gonna work here. That's fine. It's fine. It's gonna be great. Dang it! Did not mean to break that. Okay. Yeah, I think this is gonna look great too. Dragon Magpie says, dude, we need to get you emotes. Is that a sub amount thing? I don't know. Like, I had a Lotus the other day, and that was pretty good. But, I don't know about emotes. I think I'm good for right now with what I got, you know? Like, you know, people always say, you should be content with what you have. So, yeah. So, some street corn, good enough for me. Dang it, missed that jump. Yeah, Lotus are the best. Happy Maddie says, I'm loving the palette you guys chose. Can't wait to see when it's all sussed out. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it too. Like, this is a very exciting build, and it's very collaborative. So, like, Cleo would not have bothered to do all the rebuilding and stuff that I've been doing, and I would not have bothered to do all the texturing figuring out that Cleo did. So, like, basically, we're kind of covering each other's gaps in experience. She's going to be doing a bunch of armor stand stuff. I'm doing a bunch of math stuff, geometry. Like, it's a really fun project because it kind of, like, we're not necessarily entirely playing to our strengths because, like, the geometry things and the rebuilding things, these aren't strengths of mine. These are just things I'm capable of doing that I'm doing. Okay. Not quite there says, what the heck is street corn? Oh, well, so corn or maize is a North American vegetable. It's kind of a grain. It's really good. They grow it in lines. It's featured prominently in the films Signs and Field of Dreams. Let's see, are there any other big voice in the corn movies or message in the corn movies? Interstellar has a lot of corn. Anyway, you put cheese and mayonnaise. Is it mayonnaise? I think it's mayonnaise. Yeah, mayonnaise and spices on it. It's really good. So anyway, what were we looking at? We need more ender pearls. Okay, so we got the ender pearls. We got some torches. We don't need this many torches, though. We don't need these mushrooms right now. Butter and pepper. Yeah. So, what did we come out here for? We actually came out here before we saw that the sun was going to set eventually. Let's grab... And now we need to grab some of the sandstone. We can drop the dripstone off. Drop off some of the brown mushroom for now. Grab some of this. Grab some sand. We definitely don't need this many scaffolds. We have gotten enough scaffolds. We're there. I get it. Dropping this off. We can consolidate that down. Yeah, the mayo works very specifically in this context because of the chili powder. The mayo and the seasoning together ends up turning out pretty good. You wouldn't think it, but it's really good. Okay. So let's keep working on this. Yeah, they're filling and delicious. Lotus. Nova says we have the same street corn here in Puerto Rico, but with bacon bits or other meats. Oh yeah, you know, any place is gonna have their own like little regional kind of spin on it, you know. So that's cool. Bacon bits would be great on that. Now that you're saying that, that sounds awesome. But yeah, I haven't had it with bacon bits in particular myself. Quiet Devious says, farm stands up here sell corn on the cob with butter. Not quite so fancy. No, it's not quite as good. Sorry, Gusty Gale. Didn't mean to work up a hunger for you. There. It's my mistake. Happy Maddie says, whoa, there's a lot more progress on the castle from what I've seen. You guys are going hard. Yeah. And what's funny is if you missed it, we actually tore down a bunch of it and restarted a bunch of it. So it's really all over the place. I don't want that level. Too corny for you. Sorry, Trent Boland. Okay, so this tower here is going to go up pretty darn high. How high? Well, higher than, well, actually it's about level, slightly higher than that thing. So how high is that thing? Let's figure that out. Yeah, that looks about right. Yeah, because from here, wait, actually, yeah, there. So if we go 1 meter higher than that, then we're at the right elevation. So we're actually going to come back through and texture a lot of like additional detail into where the smooth sandstone is, because there's like a bunch of carvings and stuff on this tower, like alcoves and stuff. Oh, Faye says you missed my super chat. I'm sorry, Faye. No, please, if I miss a tip, that's really bad. Let me know. Faye gets tipped 5, who says, it was nice to catch the start of the stream. Hope the rest goes well. Good night, everybody. Well, thank you very much, Faye. That puts us, let's see, 44 away from the next face camera expansion. I am so sorry, Faye. I'm just caught up in the build. So, yeah, let me make sure I didn't miss any other tips. PayPal looks like we're good. So, either way, yeah, like I said, 44 away from the next expansion. Tips are welcome via paypal.me/JoeHills and YouTube Super Chat. Well, good night to you as well. I hope you have a wonderful evening. Lay your head down and dream, as the kids say. Okay, so from here, we can come down to there. Let's just assume that this starts here. Whoops, maybe wanted to go down one lower there. Maybe not too lower, dang it. Okay. So this is where the wall is going to meet there. How many days in the No Wings Club? 1,302. The thing is, wings aren't really helpful when working on a project like this because it's too hard to land on the walls anyway. Did not get my medal yet. Soon. Soon. You gotta believe. I've got faith in the heart, you know, so no one's ever gonna bend or break me. Okay, so how much higher do we need to go? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so if we go 3. Nope. Out of blocks. And in the door. Yeah, ender pearls are much better for this kind of build. Okay, actually, time out. We're gonna... Let's empty our inventory real quick. We need to make a run to the smelter, and we need to we need to cook a lot of sandstone real quick to make more smooth sandstone, because like the upper echelons of this are clearly in need of it. So okay, so we're gonna temporarily free up as much inventory space as we can here. Okay, that's pretty conclusively a lot of inventory space freed. I'll make this next part easier. Norval says, no wonder you put all the hay down there. You're giving me a heart attack every time you drop. Yeah, the hay is really good for limiting damage. Alrighty. So here we go. Back when I was a kid, scaffolding was called dirt. It's all we had. That and sand. Okay, so we're gonna get a bunch of sandstone. Like a bunch of sandstone here. And we're gonna feed that into the smelter up top. We've got some smooth sandstone that's been cooked already. But we're gonna need some more. And we probably need to go grab some lava too. I'm gonna dump that into there. Yeah, that should be enough. Dump that into there. How are we on lava? Oh, we have run through a lot of lava. Okay, so next step, we're gonna go replenish our lava stores. And we got, do we have any empty chests here? No. Gonna go get an empty, well, let's see. We have room, I think, for most of these. Actually, wait. That one was fullish, but this one was almost empty. If we take all this nonsense and we consolidate it with that other nonsense chest, then we're back in business here. Boom. Empty ender chest. Hey, Goran1818, it's me, the Beetlejuice with the Beetle Most, hanging out down here in the lower left corner. Hope you are doing well. Alrighty, so there was a big old lava puddle thing over here. We're gonna go head that way. Before we do, though, I do actually have some lava-proof potions. Yep, I'm the Beetlejuice with the Beetle Most down here. Wait, I don't need to bring a bucket of milk. Okay, here we go. Fire resistance. That's a good one to chug before you go, like, ender pearl toward a bunch of lava. Because I know the lava is generally over this way, but that doesn't mean I can safely avoid it. Wait, is the sun setting? Sun setting. Yeah, the buckets unload from the furnace through the hopper there, normal. That is indeed what happened. Time to lay our head down and dream here. Tuna Sausage says, I'm not going to lie. When y'all started this project, I was thinking, it's gonna be such a cute little castle with Cleo. But seeing these streams, I'm starting to appreciate just how massive this is. Well, thank you, Tuna Sausage, for appreciating how much work goes into these things. That's part of why we stream, you know, to show people, hey, you know, you can do this. Like, it's a lot of work, but, like, you could do this too. Okay, so we got our trident here. We got our ender pearl. Let's toss the ender pearl this way. Okay, so where is that, where's that lava thing? Dang it. Oh, that's gonna... That definitely impacted my throw. I feel like the lava puddle thing is over here. Where is it? Lava puddle, where you at? Oh no, it's all gone. We have completely depleted the lava. Okay, next plan. Let's head back this way. I think there's we can get lava from underneath our geode thing. Dang it. Super to Beans says, Joe, you can't just do a voice like that. I almost spat out my water. Well, Super to Beans, I am sorry that we almost damaged your keyboard. I hope that you are able to obtain a waterproof one in the future, because, like, let's be frank, you're, you know, consuming hydration products here at your own risk. You know, I am not going to be able to cover any losses. You signed the waiver just like everybody else. Okay. Yazzie Wolf says, I'm not sure I could handle the geometry involved in this build. Well, you know, I mean, in fairness, like, you know, I do have a degree, not, you know, in geometry or anything, but that's part of the whole point of going to a university, is that you study things outside of your primary focus. Like, I took a class on machining, so I learned how lathes work, and got to work a milling machine. You know, what was my degree in? History. But you know what? Historically, lathes existed. So why not go take a lathing class at the engineering school, you know? And I took some calculus, too, and stuff. Although calculus is not the same as geometry. At all. But, you know, core concept. It's fine. You could learn this. Alrighty, here we go. Surprised we didn't use nether cauldrons. We're lazy. That's a lot of effort. Okay, so back to the smithy, I think, is where we are heading, so we can refill those lava things. Why don't we just go to the nether to get lava? You know, that's a good suggestion, but not one that I have time for. Because the nether requires leaving this dimension, which causes problems for replay mod. And if there's one thing I don't like giving problems to, it's replay mod. Because that has my data in it. Okay, so we're going to just feed these lava buckets into here. Interesting, so... Cool. Cool. 1, 2, 3. Head back this way. 1, 2, 3, and then we're good. Yeah, so that should cook plenty of the smooth sandstone down here. Enrique Ekstrom says, as someone with a degree in Riemannian geometry, I can confirm it wouldn't really help. Yeah, see, that's the thing, is at a certain level, you know, you need to... I also took art classes, and I'm leaning on those pretty hard here, too. But thank you very much. It looks like 2 tips just rolled in. Thank you very much to Richard Johnson for the 5, who says, Joe Hills is not liable for any technical deficiencies caused due to expulsion of fluids through hilarity and hydration. And then, let's see, that puts us 39 away from the next expansion, but Ken is rolling in with another 10, putting us 29 away, who says, do you plan on getting wings anytime soon? Oh, I have wings. They're on display in my starter home. Eventually, they'll be on display in the castle. Hey, welcome, Lovebird. We are just grabbing some smooth sandstone here. And we should probably get some glass as well. Let's bring these all... Actually, you know what? Let's grab more glass while we're here. We're here anyway. Just take it all. Anything that needs to go over there, we're gonna grab. Okay. Whoops. So, here we go. Glass. Smooth sandstone. Well, the hydration breaks are based on when I actually need to get another drink. And let's see, I've still got about half of this bottle of Gatorade here. Okay, I got none of this bottle of Gatorade here, but still, I'm not ready for a hydration break yet. We'll give it a minute. Yazi Wolf says, are you going to go the whole season without using wings? Well, I went the whole summer without using wings. I don't know if I'm going to go the whole fall, too, but, you know. We'll have to see. Gavin O'Lean says, Joe sounds like Grunkle Stan. Hey, that's great. Ken says, completely forgot to properly phrase my question. Yeah, good luck. Good luck. Hey, what is my watch tapping me for? Oh, yeah, cool. So, okay, I was gonna say, this is something, whoops, let me just check this message, because this is relevant. Don't worry about it, period, since, you can count it against what I would have paid for gas. Send. Okay, so yeah, anyway, some of my friends want to hang out a couple weekends from now, or maybe 3 weekends from now. Yeah. So I think I'm going to take... I've been kind of needing a break. When we had Labor Day weekend, I was kind of like really stressed out and exhausted, and I was like, oh, I should have scheduled a break for this weekend, but I feel like it's too late for me to just randomly be like, hey, y'all, no streams tonight, because like that makes it look like I'm unstable or really at like my breaking point, or you know what I mean, like emergency stream cancellations make things seem more dire than they are, right? So when some of my friends reached out about doing some stuff the weekend of the 8th through 12th, I started thinking like, you know what, that's a 3-day weekend too, maybe I should take that weekend off. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and plan to not stream the weekend of the 8th through 12th. I might still pop in for a bonus stream or whatever, because like whenever you're doing stuff with a group of friends, there's always some like natural lulls where everybody's like, hey, we're gonna go here. Oh, you don't want to go here? Well, that's cool, you don't have to come. And then I'm like, well, I guess I could do a test stream from my laptop or something. But yeah, just kind of a why am I clicking the bed? So yeah, so I'm just got confirmation from one of my friends. Like I said, I try not to check my phone or whatever during the stream, but since that does affect the streaming schedule, yeah, so y'all please make alternate plans to watch other streams that weekend. I'm giving you some warning. But yeah. Let's go ahead. So we got some smooth stone cooked there. Got this going on. So yeah, so that's gonna be the weekend of like the 8th through 10th or so. Maybe it's 8th through 11th. I don't know. Weekends are hard. Let's go shopping. Hey, Yarasantu, it's me, the Beetlejuice. This is just how I talk. So, okay. Also, the weekend before that, we're going to have some wild streams, because I'm going to be at Tennessee Game Days, along with several folks from you, the audience. And I'm going to try and do some streaming from the hotel. We'll see how that goes. Yeah, NJ, so I'll probably be back Monday night, but maybe not, actually. No, I won't be back. I won't want to stream Monday night. Yeah. So... yeah, so I'm probably going to take off four evening streams in a row, the 8th through the 11th. So, okay, where was I? We just got some of the smooth sandstone we needed. Taking Canadian Thanksgiving off, yeah. Yeah, that's it. I'm taking off for Canadian Thanksgiving. Okay, so when we look at this... I do still have to figure out how the deep slate roof tile stairs or whatever are gonna work with that up there. Let's actually grab the rest of these. Okay. Yeah. So The thing is, the October 2nd weekend or whatever, like, is actually going to be like a working weekend. Even if I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to stream, it is a convention that I'm going to be meeting folks at. So that, like, it's kind of one of those things where it's like, do I really want to have two kind of weird weekends in a row? But, like, this is when my friends are free. So it's kind of like, well, got to kind of make that work around their schedules. Dang it. Well, now we do have to go to bed. So up we go here. I'm out of scaffolds. That was an oversight. I did not intend to run out of scaffolds. Oh no, that was a bad throw. Nope, worst throw. I was trying to throw it before I landed. Okay, let's go get scaffolds. But yeah, enjoy your trip to Pigeon Forge there, MKG 518. Okay, so here we go. What we actually need to do now is we're going to break these scaffolds because they no longer serve any purpose. They were just to keep track of where the loop was. Obviously, loops are all the rage right now because of Death Loop, so yeah. Probably didn't need to actually go back and get more scaffolds. I could have just picked up these now that I think about it. What is Pigeon Forge? It's the place where pigeons are melted down and become mecha pigeons. Okay, so let's go up on the outside of this, I think. Would probably be the smartest thing. Footlong Hawk says, I'm terrible with ender pearls. It amazes me when you land them perfectly. Hey, it's just practice there, Footlong Hawk. You can do it too. Actually, wait. I'm doing this wrong. I was going to do 3 and then do 3 again. Incorrect. No, not the mecha pigeons. Hey, Fintim. Hope you had a good day at work. I am doing great. The mecha pigeons are the one thing that gave Godzilla pause. Go, go, Godzilla. Yeah, I gotta say that that Stern pinball stream with the new Godzilla pin was looking super good. It's one of those things where I'm like, oh wow, this would be tempting if I had $10,000, but I don't. So yeah, gonna be a hard pass there. Okay, so we're not gonna do this with corners. We're just gonna kind of go around here. So yeah, then we're gonna come in. I forgot the normal blocks. But yeah, this one needs to go up probably 2 or 3 before it comes in. Okay. Here we go. Gonna go ahead and grab some of this. Deep slate tiles. You know, I'm starting to worry that we might be running a little low on deep slate. Now we still got... Nope, that's basalt. Boy. You know, actually, let's take the basalt out here real quick. Let's put the basalt in here. We're gonna hold on to one of them and like make it clear that, yeah. Because basalt is a flooring thing. Super Tabine says, wow, just looked at a few pictures of the castle and you and Cleo really nailed it. Hey, thank you. We're trying. It's a labor of love. You know. Love for what? Very questionable. Arguably, this is just a monument to our own talent. So probably a very narcissistic, self-interested love. But also friendship? I don't know. We'll see. And I'm realizing I went up the wrong scaffold. Not optimal. Okay. Can we land there? We can. Boom. We technically don't need all of these, but you know what? For right now, let's just put them in, and then if we have to use a subtractive process later, it'll look better. MKG says, I'm just going to go sit in a cabin with my husband's family for 6 days. We really need a vacation. Awesome. Hope you have a wonderful time. There are some fantastic cabin rental opportunities in that area. So let's see. We're going to just go ahead and put that like this here. I have personally not rented a cabin there, but I have had the good fortune to stay in other people's cabins. Last time we went, we rented a hotel room near the island, and we needed 2 rooms, so we paid for, well, I paid for the presidential suite. And let me tell you, any hotel where I can afford the presidential suite is not a hotel you want to stay at, because it was like everywhere that a door opened, like there were no door stops, so there's just holes in the walls everywhere that a doorknob punched through a wall. They're like the sinks, like when you turned them on, like flies came out like out of Adventure Time. It was terrible, but it was relatively affordable. It was way cheaper than a hotel in Nashville, I'll tell you that. But yeah. But yeah, definitely at this point we're not doing Pigeon Forge hotels ever again. We're gonna do a cabin next time we go, or stay at like the Dollywood Resort if we have enough people going that we can justify the cost. And okay, yeah, it's not great. I don't recommend it. Okay, so at this point now we can bring this in, I think. Dang it. I'm probably wasting a lot of deep slate tile here, but I'm just trying to, like, it's easier to think through this with the extra blocks. And if I have to, like I said, if I have to shave stuff out, it'll be easier later. Okay, so now we're going up like this. Yeah, there we go. See, the problem is this isn't actually circular here. it's it doesn't even feel circular. It needs to be more in, I think. Okay, so then there we go. I feel like this kind of works on the whole. So, sun's getting real low. So it comes up a little bit before it then all of a sudden gets really steep. I think this is just wide enough here that we can have it start getting really steep. Maybe this is a good place to use torches, though. Dang it. Alrighty, there we go. Castle progress is going great. Thank you for asking. Copy Laza, this is indeed HermitCraft. You are correct. Excellent observation talent there. I went on the wrong one again, dang it. This one, this is the one we want. Seth, no, I'm kind of behind on that. Honestly, I just don't have as much time to read as I would like. Especially with keeping up with role-playing game books. I'm kind of going through the new magic book from Pathfinder, because I actually play a wizard in a weekly game in Pathfinder. And I'm thinking of rolling an oracle in Pathfinder for like a one-shot game inspired by Hunter S. Thompson. Because obviously, like, I've got so many stupid ideas with Hunter S. Thompson now, I just have to do all of them. Okay. So, let's go ahead then, here and have this come up then a little bit this way. I really should have brought walls, is what I'm realizing too. Hey, Volstar, this is my Beetlejuice voice. As you can see from my outfit, I'm the Beetlejuice with the most today. I don't know, you really can't see it, but, you know, I'm wearing a tie and everything. I'm real, working stiff. Just a regular working stiff. It is a big castle. We've been working on it for months now, I guess. I think we're into months. And then, yeah. So this is the second tallest pillar in the entire castle, if you look at the model. The only one taller is that weird rectangular one that's going to be at a diagonal. So that's only going to cause heartbreak. Heal me. I'm heartsick. I'm hungry. I'm something. Bum, bum, bum. Okay, so let's see how that, I'm really hoping that that tower adds to the, skylininess of the castle. I'm not sure, though. Gotta be careful not to enter pearl directly into a bee, as that's considered an attack. of opportunity. Dang it. So even with the height of that bit... Hey, Scar's here. We got a great Scar. Howdy, Scar. So sadly, that part of the castle might be fairly well occluded just by the rest of the castle, it seems. Wait, no, is that it there? Okay, yeah, that is. I think if we add a wall to make that even higher, that's going to feel better. Also, you know, I'm looking at it, and I'm realizing maybe it should have started getting steeper earlier. Like, so that should be like a thicker one there. I don't know. Gonna have to worry about it later. Yeah, I'm not gonna attack the bees on purpose. Believe me. Believe me. I know better. Okay, so... Yeah, let's say, though, that I'm on top of this roof. And I'm looking over there. Well, that was terrible. That roof was not offering me the vantage I wanted. Okay, so I'm on this roof. I'm looking over there. Okay, I can see that. That is, like... It's parallaxing as I go past. It's just mostly occluded from these angles. Now then, I gotta ask, what about over that way? Oh, that's in the wrong slot now. That's gonna drive me kind of wild. Okay, so from this angle, though, you can at least tell that that tower exists. Now, that's a weird optical illusion because of the missing wall. You're seeing inside the castle and outside the castle there simultaneously. You know. Okay, I'm feeling like a lot better about this from this angle. Really. So that's good. Okay. Do Cleo and I plan on terraforming around the castle in the future? Yeah, we'll hopefully make that an HHH thing. But we need to make sure that we got all the walls and stuff in the right places first. To the castle. Yay, we did it. So we still got this tower here to work out. We got that tower there to work out. We got a lot of pieces, a lot of moving parts. Yeah, Cleo's gonna cash in gems, IOUs for the things. Okay. So here's what I'm thinking. We work on this kind of semi-circle part here for a bit. Let's see. There should be a door over there. Hey, there is. Wrong door. I should just leave both of these closed, honestly. We're gonna swap this out real quick. So we can consolidate these down. Boom. Okay. So we have a lot of smooth sandstone now. We got a lot of... Oh, one thing I do want to do is let's make some deep slate walls real quick. Let's see about putting some deep slate walls on the top of that roof. Kind of just add to it a little bit. A lot of moving parts, a lot of ins, a lot of outs. Okay. Dang it. Nope. Okay, we did it. Not, like, exactly the way I wanted. There it is. Okay, that should be a lot better. Because that'll really give an idea of the majesty of this part of the roof. Yeah, that feels pretty close to the original. Like I said, maybe it comes out one block more and then goes up 3. But, yeah. Okay. So let's go ahead and drop off some of that scaffolding. Not here, but through here. We're going to hold on to some of this for now. Gonna grab some brown mushroom blocks. I'm gonna grab some dripstone. Gonna grab some of this, a little bit of that, to. I feel like I should offload this at the moment. Cut sandstone seems like something to get rid of. Okay, we don't need roofing stuff at the time. The time is now. The time is now that we don't need the roofing stuff. Let's grab some sand as well here. And we already have some smooth sandstone, so yeah, there we go. Yeah, if you type something that looks like a password in the chat, I'm gonna time you out to delete it. So don't type strings that are 8 characters or more, containing at least one number and one special character. Because yeah, I'm not gonna leave that in there. Okay, so we come up here. Okay, so wait. It's not up here, is it? It's oh yeah, it's down here. Immediately regretting getting rid of all the deep slate. Okay, so let's just add a little bit to here as we go. No, bedtime, not now. Why sleep time now? Oh. So soon. So soon. How are we for time? It's 10:36. Not too bad. Okay. And I'm going the wrong way. And I don't have enough ender pearls. Might actually be running out of ender pearls. No, we're not. That would be ludicrous. Just imagine. Let's grab also a thing here. Just in case we need it. Hey, welcome Reese Clan. I am the Beetle Joe, it's me. We are currently 29 away from the next face camera expansion. Tips are welcome via paypal.me/JoeHills and YouTube Super Chat. I'm wearing a tie and everything. It's very formal here tonight. Anyway. So, yeah, what is this roof part doing here? I don't think we actually need that, do we? Oh, maybe we do. No, we don't. Let's reclaim these. Okay. Louisa says, with such long hair, Joe can actually start braiding it. I don't know if I have time to braid my hair. Oh, I also need to figure out how high up this thing actually goes. Because this platform only goes part way up here. As high up as those windows. Okay, this platform should be level with Let's go ender pearl over and figure out the height. This platform should be level with this platform. So 99. 99, why building height? Here we go, I guess it's right. Da 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 da. Do 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 do. Okay, so how high is 99 building height here? 99 building height goes by. What are we at? 94? Okay, yeah, we got some wiggle room there. Not gonna worry about it too much yet. No, break it. Add another one there. Boom. I don't think we're up to 99 yet, right? No, 97. Yeah, we're good. We'll have a sandstone around the lip of this, I think. It's kind of where we're going to be at. There we go. So this is 99. So actually, let's go ahead and switch this over to the normal sandstone. Here we go. This is the height the normal sandstone needs to kick in at. So we're gonna grab that there. Okay, so this is now going to be a platform here that's going to come out. This build is kind of weird in this part here. Very weird, actually. Exceptionally strange. As you do. Okay. So, let's see, how does this part work here? Let's just go ahead and actually work on this roof part here. Kind of get this filled in as we go. Hey, welcome completed, noob. Okay, so this part of the building needs to have kind of a offshoot here that comes out like this. And this part here kind of needs to do the same. And then they need to have a slope. Boy, it's not ideal. It's going to cut across like this. That's maybe not going to be steep enough if I do it that way. Actually, I'm starting to wonder if I should have pushed that block in one further there. Yeah, that's starting to feel right. Oh boy. So let's see, we go 1 over 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So if we come over 3, 1, 2, 3, and then over 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3, then we line up there. Now that only works though if this little pillar here gets destroyed. Destroy the pillar, destroy the pillar, destroy the pillar. Ooh, hey, that one's sideways too. Can't have that. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. So, then the wall... Well, actually... Oh, I probably should have left that. It's fine. It's fine. I don't know. It might not be fine. But okay, so this extends out, though, onto this platform some. So if this comes out one here and that comes out one there. Then we now grab, we're out of normal sandstone. How are we out of normal sandstone? Dang it. It's all that normal sandstone usage. Are Cleo and I done with the papercraft? No, we still have a lot to do. Darth Worthington says, I'm dying from laughter at the moment. I'm playing Star Wars The Old Republic, and one of my guildmates is actually a fan of HermitCraft and Joe's streams. Well, that's really surprising, because I thought that game was a single-player game, and so if there's some random Jedi or whatever, like, look at me, I'm a Twi'lek. My hobbies are watching HermitCraft. Like, in, like, a single-player game, it's like, wow, that's really odd for Lucasfilm to put that in there. But, okay, or LucasArts. So I'm guessing Old Republic is a multiplayer game now. Okay. Welcome, Patker. We are working on our walls and our tower here. Tor is the MMO. KOTOR is the single player. Oh, okay. I wasn't trying to be dense there. That legitimately was not a differentiation I knew existed. Sometimes I play dumb, but it's mostly to cover for when I really don't know things. Like that. Okay, so I think we can hop up to here. Okay, cool, cool, cool. So if we have this wall kind of come across... like, hold on. This. And we have it go 1, 2, 3. Philip D tips 5, who says, sounds like you need a sleep show. You know, it always sounds like that. What a coincidence. Okay, so mathematically that's not going to work. But either way, let's get that 5 on the abacus. Thank you very much, Philip D. That puts us 24 away from the next face camera expansion. What's my score on the No Wings Club now? 1307. Thank you for asking. Have a good day at work, Louisa. Okay. Spider-Nom, enjoy Mistborn. Those are good books. I like them a lot. Okay. So if this comes over like this, and also comes over like this, This is I'm trying to crack how this half circle wall. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Or wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then no, wait. Hold on. If it goes to 3. No, it can't go that far. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so the problem is that we need, it has to go fewer. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, yeah, there we go. Now we found a slope that works mathematically with the shape that it's supposed to be. How long until I unlock the plaid metal? I don't know, Milo. I don't know. Hey, welcome, Mix Lenore. Glad you could join us. We are just working on whatever this is. Gestures broadly. Okay, so the interesting thing about this has this giant window door thing here that's going to be on the diagonal and is about, let's measure this with the ruler. So this whole building here is, let's say, 24 millimeters. And the window part of the building is about 8. So that's 1/3. So the way we've got this is 12. So 1/3 would be this middle part here. So the windows need to go up in the middle here on these 4. We're going to mark those with torches, and then I think we're going to go get some glass. Oh, no, we have to go get gems. Dang it. Maybe we're not going to do that right away. Wait, no, let's get some cut sandstone here. Then we'll switch over to sand. And this part of the tower is actually supposed to be super high, so we don't really need to pull punches with how high the sand is. This part of the tower is supposed to be almost as tall as that part of the tower, but at least as tall as that roof. So that roof is clearly still below us. So we still have a ways to go on this. Yeah. Wait, is Darth Brobin the guy that you were playing with, Darth Worthen? There can only be 2, apparently. Okay. So that means we've got that there. We're going to want to put in a scaffold. Let's do that externally here so we don't hit the roof. Also, I seem to have somehow missed putting in sand here. Okay. So, the windows on this are super tall. Like, they're actually about as tall as... Ooh. Almost as tall as these walls here. So that means that they need to go to about there, I think. Maybe one lower. Okay. So then, yeah, let's go ahead and just knock some of this together here. Whoops, not these ones. These ones are the glass. The window goes here. Okay. Mix Lenore says, your patience with this build is admirable, Joe. I think a lot of my patience comes from the fact that I can't keep track of how long I spend on things. And so, like, it doesn't feel like a long time to me because I'm just doing it, right? I'm like, oh, well, I gotta get this done. And then, like, later it's like, well, that was a while. Was it? Whoops. So, yeah, that seems right there. Okay. Didn't mean to fall there. That's okay. Dang it. Okay, so where that meets here, we need to bring that over as well. Okay, so this is hopefully going to look a lot better in the distance now. We do need to go gather a bunch of gems, though. Really wishing I hadn't thrown a bunch of gems at those, I was going to say those random guys, but I think it was Hypno and XB. I think I know those guys. We also need to go get more steak from Cleo. She says that we can get all the steak we need from her, which is great because we need plenty. So, to Cleo's house. Okay. So this one? Yeah, it was. Those horses scared me. Okay, we're going to go ahead and lay our head down and dream here. Milo says, people always tell me I'm patient, and I have to correct them. No, I'm forgetful. Yeah, mood. Mood Milo. Oops, that was not laying in bed. Okay. Lots of plane noises tonight. Well, it's Nashville. It's a major city. There's planes. Sky pillar, Sunday driver, yeah. Okay. So, I mean, in the distance there, I can definitely see, whoops, that tower. As we swim past, like, it properly parallaxes, and so that has a value. I feel like we're adding something here. Hey, Cool Fox 0 or O, glad you could join us. Welcome, thank you for the raid. My name is Joe Hills. I'm broadcasting live from Nashville, Tennessee. Here on the HermitCraft server today, we are building a model of Castle Hohenzollern, which is a real castle from Germany. I say this is what we're doing today. This is kind of what I've been doing for weeks, but we're still doing it. It's still happening. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with how it's starting to come together. We got a lot of like visible torches and stuff from where we're marking things out. We got scaffolds everywhere. Don't have all the windows in yet, but I mean, it's gonna be okay. Let's get up here, and I want to see how that latest tower really adds to the overall like view of it. Because even though we're not flying around much, the other hermits are. Hey, see, Cypher, please don't yell in all caps. Take some time to read the rules, please. Artichu says, looks amazing. Thank you. And Artist Cyber says, looks amazing as well. Thank you. So yeah, that building back there, we're going to have to get the walls parallel properly. Because right now I just kind of had a placeholder wall in. That tower is in. And then the only tower that we haven't really entirely started at all is that back one there. Then. So like in terms of like the actual driveway and castle fortifications, Cleo is going to be working on that because she just finished that part of her model, and that thing, it's like a maze of driveways and courtyards and defensive positions. Yeah, we've got several more roofs to do, Brandon DeVee. Reese Clan says, haven't seen the castle from this angle yet. It's looking a bit like the papercraft model. Yeah, that's a good sign. I'll take it. There's some things that aren't quite perfect, but I'm doing the best I can with what I have on it. I think, though, it is about time for us to take our hydration break for the evening, because we are 2 hours into the stream. Although I do have to wake up to get my kid to school in the morning. I took a nap earlier, so I'm feeling pretty energetic still. So let's see who we need to thank for that hydration break. Let's get that hydration break logo up, or not logo, but whatever. And according to this, let's see. We still haven't thanked NJ Coffee Junkie, who requested lines. So thank you, NJ, for this hydration break. I will be back in about 4 minutes. Here's a song I wrote, performed by my brother Sean.
Power line to convey a certain brilliance, a telephone line to carry a voice, a metro line to bring us all downtown. Lines of connection, communication, not the borders of boundaries that slice and dice a nation. Divided by the chalk lines of disreputable history, past failures are laid out as we shrug with absent mystery. Those bodies left behind us while we amble on ahead, fearful of the wrong things from newspapers unread. Before I tell you what to do, or you try to tell me, let's all see what's been done and where we could have been. By knowing what's before us, the path might clear ahead, and focus on new obstacles uncharted by the dead. Power line from a gurgling turbine, a telephone line from a quiet room, a metro line from across the city. Maybe we'll all raise our glasses soon. They say across the fence line the grass is always verdurous, but we're not corralling cattle, fearing wranglers about the murders. When we look out past dividers, we're unsurprised to see more folks erecting fences, becoming detainees. Before I worry about you or you worry about me, let's all dwell on ourselves, we're the private enemy. Becoming who we're meant to, virtuous and creative. We won't dread the different, the strange or unrelated.
Wow, that crop field over there has really gotten out of hand. I haven't paid too much attention to it. Hey, welcome back, everybody. It's me, the Beetlejuice with the Beetle Most, here. Oh no, I had a second song queued up in case ran into trouble in the kitchen. Don't need it. Go away, horns. You will play your tune another day. Anyway, I should mention before we continue that we are 24 away from the next face camera expansion, and tips are welcome via paypal.me/JoeHills and YouTube Super Chat. Hey, welcome, casting. Glad you could join us this evening. Yeah, one thing that's fun about being Beetlejuice is I don't have to, like, hide my burps or gross noises. You know, I'm just in character at that point. You did indeed just get home from work just in time, Caston. Perfect, ineffable timing. Leg. Oh! Show. Tiva says, why is your voice like that? You know, because I'm the Beetlejuice. 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 Look at the suit. Got a tie and everything. I should learn to do that Michael K. Williams tie waggle from the courtroom scene. I think that might have been season 2 of The Wire. Underrated season. A lot of people don't appreciate it. I don't know. I like it. But, you know, maybe that's just because I'm part Polish. So, whatever. Okay, let's go ahead and get a... Oh, yeah, that's the thing that we need to do next. We need to go get gems. Amethyst gems in particular. Because we have a bunch of glass work we need to do with tinted glass. We actually also... So one of the things about this project is, let's see, sand. Here we go, sand. Smooth sandstone, where is that? Here we go. I know I spent a lot of time putting these things away in the right chests, but it does really make a difference when you're sharing inventory with somebody like Cleo for us to be able to just find stuff we need when we need it. So yeah, let's free up the inventory space. Oops. Cut sandstone, boom. Finally, normal sandstone. No, I'm not sick at all. Okay, so sun's about to set. We're gonna lay our head down and dream. Then we're gonna go down below, and we're gonna grab some amethyst crystal. I also think that I really need to, I think I might need to go seek out some squid. If we're going to properly do these big, tall windows that have the weird dividers in them, we actually need to get some more actual black dye. Is there anybody selling black dye on the server that you know of? Well, let's ask Scar, too. That might be a growth opportunity for us, but in the meantime... Okay, so we're going to go ahead and put a marker here. Impulse sells wizard roses. Okay. How much... Are they affordable? Impulse sells black dye. In the hot air balloon. Okay, so if we're going to a hot air balloon, we got to do a few things. We're going to grab this scaffold. We're going to go and grab some potions of slow falling. Okay, and then we gotta disconnect and reconnect for replay mod purposes. Because if you go through multiple dimensions, it messes up your replay mod file. So, we're gonna let that save for a second. 1 diamond for 2 stacks, we can get that. Yeah, we brought the scaffolds to climb with. So we can log back in, and it should save our replay mod file. Whew. Here we go. Where is Impulse's shop? Is that in Bodum? Do I have to go to Bodum for this? My least favorite Tum. Okay. Let's grab ender pearls and do some. Whoops. Let's dang it. That was not a good pearl teleport. Bodum, the terrifying place. Bodum, they'll never see my face. Joe goes to Bodum. Etho might be able to sell me some if he's online. He is definitely not online. Good times with Scar left the game. If it's all the same to you, I think it won't be a flame, it's true. Okay, so to get to Bodum, I think we want to go left here. Articu says, what's wrong with Bodum? Well, it's super laggy, and I've gotten creepered there several times, and I hate it. Because oh, here's a great opportunity for me to break a bunch of expensive stuff. Is Bodum this way? The square next to the name on the tab indicates whether or not somebody can come bother you. So, like, the green means it's okay for people to interrupt me while I'm streaming. The purple means I'm streaming. I have never had a good... Well, no, I'm not going to say I've never had a good trip to Bodum, but my trips to Bodum tend to be worse than my trips elsewhere. Okay, we're going to turn the face camera off and start recording. HermitCraft Season 8, Episode 13, Segment Foxtrot, I think. Take 1. And action. I'm on my way to Impulse's balloon because, as you will see quite soon, I have made a ton of progress on our castle. Cleo and I have ripped things out, we built things back up, but now it's time for me to ascend in search of wither roses. Is this going to get me up there enough? Nope. There's no way to ender pearl onto this thing. So, plan 2 is to just scaffold up. I don't know if this is a good plan, but I think the feather falling potion should kind of gently defer any immediate ground-based catastrophes. Okay, so let's see if Impulse has any wither roses for sale. Welcome to I Float 'em. Look up for goodies. Okay. 1 diamond for 1 stack of wither roses. Okay, we are going to need... I feel like 1 stack isn't being greedy, but he's got plenty. I think we might need 2 or 3 stacks. Let's just go ahead and get our valuables chest out here. Grab another bit of diamonds. You know, just because going to Bodum is always so hazardous, I'm going to go ahead and just buy 4 stacks. That still leaves plenty of stacks for other people, but, like, we have a lot of dark windows that we need to put in, and I don't want to come out here again and risk another death. We don't want to die here. So let's go ahead and break this scaffold, and now run. Time skip! I'm not going to stop recording until I'm home. Well, not home, but out of Bodum. Okay. The slow falling is making running a little bit difficult, but we're fine. Bodum if you got 'em. Okay, back we go. Okay, I think we can stop recording now. We're going to turn the face camera back on. Do I want to sacrifice myself into the void before I go? No thanks, Pony. Well, the thing is, though, this season we all kind of agreed if it's within view distance of your shop, like, you know, it's not a spoiler. Like, if it's in the background or something, it's fine, but... Like, I mean, I didn't, like, go over and go, ooh, what's this new build? Let me break somebody's next video. But, like, if it's in the background, it's in the background. That's just kind of how it is. There was no way to be on a continent this small and, like, defend against spoilers this season. Well, we all agreed on that. Alrighty. Whew. Still got 6 diamonds left. Let's put them back in here so we don't forget them. Also, real quick, while we're here, let's check to see if we sold any allium. No, really. If I was worried about spoilers, I wouldn't watch streams. That's a good attitude to have there, Norval. Whoops. Okay, no new sales. Yeah, that's the other thing, is if people were told, like, you can build a gravel wall around it if you're really precious about it. If it's super secret, but, like, if it's within view distance of you or your neighbor's shop, like, it can't be helped. Oh, while we're here, let's run by the smithy and grab more of those, smooth sandstones. Smooth sandstones. This is our smooth sandstone ender chest, so we can just grab that. Grab that. Let's maybe grab the glass too, actually. Okay. The Nether is way safer than Bodum. You're not wrong. Whew. Whew. It's a relief. Okay, I feel like I made it back safe. I mean, I objectively did make it back safe, but, like, I can only now feel it now that I'm, like, here. Okay. I'm good. I'm good. Okay. So let's go ahead. Spoilers are just exclusive previews. Somebody posted earlier a Monty Python quote modified to say, let's not go to Bodum, it's a silly place. Like, you're not wrong. It's a pretty silly place. Okay. So let's see, how is this gonna go? Oh yeah, before I actually start building anything, let's go ahead and after we turn night into day, we're gonna log out and log back in for replay mod purposes. Disconnect. Actually, I should just disconnect and reconnect, because the server time keeps going. So instead of clicking the bed, I can just wait for that to go. Double click HermitCraft. Then we click this. Now, lay your head down and dream. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay. Let's cue that up for later. Alrighty. Freehand failboat raid from YouTube. Thank you very much to Rinri for that. Thank you for joining us. Okay, I just checked my messages. We're all caught up on everything I think that we need to worry about for right now. So we are free to go ahead and die. Oh wait, some glass. Not to die in game. Nobody prepare to take a death. Okay. So in order to make these windows look closer to the original, one trick that we're going to do is we're going to split these down the center. Or so instead of having them be... so these windows are supposed to have like a big a big vertical line down, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to switch to black stained glass partway through it, right? So now it looks like it's got that seam there. Does that make sense? Yeah, we probably want to run back in there and grab that fancy tinted glass because it's expensive. Can't afford to waste a lot of that. But, okay. We actually do want to knock out more of this too, though. Okay. So... So it comes over 2 then. Dang it. So then we have like the tinted ones on this side, right? And then we have the black glass on the other. Hey, we need to welcome Scar back. So this will give us that nice vertical line down the center of the window with the joined glass view and Optifine. I think that's gonna look really good. Yeah. So, and that's gonna be the case on windows kind of throughout here. A lot of these windows are gonna be split up like that. In fact, some of them are even gonna be in a weird way where they're supposed to have a cross beam at the top here. Like, I think these ones are going to look cool. So these ones have, like, basically 4 panes in them. Right? And so now it looks like we've got 4 panes in this one. 2 tall panes and 2 square panes. Just like the real ones. I'm pretty happy with how that looks. So let's look at these ones over here. These ones are similar. Yeah, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to remove the upper left and lower 2 right. And that's going to give us a really cool way to do this. It won't look as good without Optifine, but it'll still look okay. It'll still convey the general idea. Optifine makes it look great, but even without the connected textures, it'll still read properly. See what I'm saying there? I'm really happy with this. Viber says, make a video just about this window mechanism. Honestly, that might be a good YouTube short. That or Cleo pushing me off a roof. We were brainstorming shorts earlier. Okay, so let's see here. Hey, Rocket Man, I am having a really good day. I got to hang out with Zombie Cleo and do some papercraft earlier. I got to be the Beetlejuice for like the entire stream tonight. I got to sand fall on me. What? How lucky am I? Look at that sand. You know, not a lot of people have sand just falling on them, especially here in Tennessee. Oops. Okay, so I think we need to scaffold up higher. So let's go ahead and go up this one now, I think. Okay, we'll grab these. So we're basically, like, I put in a bunch of placeholder windows just to get the rough dimensions, but now we're actually getting the windows to look the way they look kind of in real life, which is exciting. Although, you know, I'm looking at this, and maybe the top two on these need to actually swap out. But we can come back to that. Looks like these might need something kind of similar. Because they're kind of fancy. I don't know. We'll come back to that. Whoops. Well, let's see how these windows look now. Yeah, so now they have a clear... Well, these ones already, I guess, had kind of a clear vertical line because of the diagonal element. But either way, it's probably... I think it reads better if we are consistent with these. So let's go ahead and grab that sand this time first, because we're learning. And then we'll go up this one. Great. And falling sand? Falling sand, yes. Always the falling sand. Scar, I found out that Impulse SV, our beloved friend, is selling wither roses. He has a delightful and fully alight shop in the sky in Botham with at least 20 stacks of wither roses still in stock for 1 diamond per stack. What a generous merchant indeed. So there we go. Helping out Scar too. Next problem. Okay. So up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then blah, 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 blah. Hey, welcome, Harshan. Glad you could join us. Okay, boom. So this next line here. I'm just doing my Downton Abbey thing now. Oh, you've incorporated? How modern. Hello, Lava Cased. Glad you could join us. Welcome to the HermitCraft server. We're in the process of replacing several of these blocks with other blocks. Dang it. Not that block. That block is wrong. That block was born wrong. It just started out broken. Okay, so these ones, though, don't actually have that top swap. They're just gonna switch out. These ones are like 3-meter tall single panes instead of being, instead of being 4 panes, these windows have 2 panes, left and right, whereas the ones down there have the fancy 4. Well, just because a shop has been around for 3 months on HermitCraft doesn't mean it's been restocked in the last 3 months. A lot of times stuff like that goes on sale, and everyone's like, oh my gosh, I need so many wither roses, and then they're never stocked again. So just because we know Impulse has a shop doesn't mean we know if Impulse has wither roses for sale. That's kind of how they get you. Oh wait, I did that one wrong. I did that in the old style, the upstairs style. We need to go get that sand. And the rest of these blocks. Wrong door. Oh boy. Impulse actually does restock somewhat often on camera. Good to know, Michael Olivier. Might be Oliver. I don't know. Womp womp. Let me just fall off this thing because, you know, why not? It's HermitCraft. Grr. Grr. Arg. Okay, so we have that go that way, and that way. Okay, I feel like... Okay, so we got all these windows done. Oliver. Got it. Thank you, Michael Oliver. I was thinking about Lawrence of Arabia recently, which has that guy, Sir whatever Olivier, in it. Yeah, so I feel like this is a good way to show the panes of glass without being able to, like, really put frames on there or anything fancy. Yeah. Yeah, that works. It's Lawrence of Laurence Olivier plays Lawrence of Arabia? Really? What a coinky dink. It's like Tony Dan's always playing characters named Tony, I guess. Just, you know, earlier. Okay, so we're gonna need to put windows down here. We're gonna need 4 windows and a chimney is what it looks like. Above this door, we're gonna need a bunch of windows 3 wide. And they're gonna be mirrored by windows over here. Okay. So the 3 wide windows will do the same thing, basically. We'll just have it alternate between the black and the tinted glass, and that'll look good, I think. Now for the single wide windows up the top there, we don't really need to do that. It's fine. But okay. So let's see, where else are there windows that we've already done? Do I want to start putting in new windows at this point? I feel like in some ways maybe I must put in new windows. But oh, that's right. That's why we went to get more glass, was because of this gigantic fancy window here. Let's just chug this to consolidate those down. Okay. And then let's ender pearl over here. Okay. So this window is like the largest single window in the whole thing. This one is... Yeah, to do this one right, we're going to have tinted glass on either side here. And that's going to go part way up. I don't even know how. Let's see. Let's say that this is 3 tall and 4 wide, and then it goes 3 tall and 4 wide, and it's going to be weird. It's going to be weird. Okay. So 1, 2, 3. 1, Whoops. 2, 3. I'm gonna switch over to the black glass. Whoops. It was not black glass. That did not accomplish our stated goal. Our intended objective failure. Okay, then we're gonna get some cut sandstone here and some normal sandstone, I guess. And then we're gonna go up another 3. But this is where it gets weird, because 1, 2, 3. Oops, that was 4 maybe. So 1, 2, 3. So this is 4 individual panes now. And now things get wild because it'll kind of go like this. I don't even know how to do this. Yeah, I guess I do. I've always known on some level. So now we go make a plus, kind of. Well, maybe we don't. Maybe this just gets super weird. We're gonna mess with this, actually. So because of the diagonal here, we can actually do this in such a way where we actually have these on the outside again and these on the outside again. Then we're going to build a scaffold up here. Okay. So we're going to build a plus sign in here with the tinted glass. And then we're going to have that fill in right there, like so. Then we're going to ender pearl down to here and see if we can see it. Not fully. We're almost too close. What is that? What? Has that been there this whole time? Okay. That's not what we're working on right now, so let's refocus our efforts back on this thing. Okay. It's fine. Oh, jeez. Okay. It's fine. It's not going to get in the way of our super serious castle build, I promise. He said promisingly. Okay, so we are going to need then, we're going to have some windows above this, but below that. Uh oh, sun's getting real low. Let's pop down here real quick. Yeah, out of nowhere. Uh-oh, that might have been a bit too far. Yep, it was. But okay, on the whole though, can we actually see, we can't really see this side of that building from there, but that's fine. Someone didn't watch XP and Hypno's latest video. Apparently not. Me. But, like, I am really happy on the whole with how this is turning out. Like, getting all these additional towers and things in is really helping. The horse head fits perfectly in the area. Thank you, Mr. Crazy Gamer. Artist Cyber says, beautiful. Oh boy. Okay. Twitch. Okay. I'm at the point where it's like, I need to take another hydration break. Hey, Taffle, glad you could join us. I'm at the point where it's like, I need to take another hydration break, but it's also getting close to midnight, and I don't want to, like, take a hydration break and then end the stream 15 minutes later. So maybe it's getting about time to wind down the stream for the evening. I already did stream for, like, 4 hours and more with Cleo this morning, and I've been going for almost 3 hours now. So, dang it, that's not what I intended to do. Let's go ahead and let's get a good vantage point. I want to see how the build is coming from up here and just appreciate it. Okay, new towers coming in good there. The diagonal wall building is looking good. Those windows, you can't really see too well from here. Let's go look at it from over here. I just want to do a little bit of a look around, kind of get a sense of what I need to work on tomorrow. But yeah, so these hard lines down the center definitely work. Once we get that other side of the building actually above the roof line where it needs to be, I think that's going to look way better. Once again, these windows we just did, it's subtle, but you can see it if you're looking for it. And it just breaks up the texture of the windows a little bit. So, very happy with that. Okay. So, let's see what is going on out there in the broader world. Okay, let's see. It looks like Colorado Pinball is playing X-Men Limited Edition. I don't think I've played this one, actually. No, I haven't, for sure. So why don't we go ahead and raid Colorado Pinball. And once again, until next time, y'all, this is Joe Hills from Nashville, Tennessee. Keep adventuring. When you get there, tell them, howdy, y'all. Joe Hills right here.